We are still scaling the mountains and hustling after these trophy animals over here in New Zealand. You know, I got to fill my tag, if they existed in New Zealand. You got the valley, the sun setting behind us. This the whole deal right here, man. Cat finally sealed the deal on both the trophies at the last minute.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Yeah.
Another thing that I'm looking to do personally is kill a big trophy fallow buck.
The fallow deer continues to be my nemesis in New Zealand. Or the trophy fallow. I've shot plenty of other fallow.
Which I might add was the best tasting wild game that I've ever eaten in my life.
You ever kill any females or yearlings? Sometimes. How do you kill females and yearlings? Easy, you just don't lead them so much.
This week is the finale of our New Zealand trilogy, and where Bobby, Wayne, and David will try to get their first ever red stag.
What's up, killer? How you doing? Good.
So the Florida boys get here at lunchtime. Bo Dotley cleared customs and he got his rabies shots and stuff like that.
Mr. Kip, how you doing? How you doing, bro?
Good, brother. How you doing?
You too.
Heck yeah, man.
So you let these hillbillies come? Hillbillies
We're here, baby.
You know, we didn't waste any time. They shot the rifle, shot their bows, and we hit the field.
We got my main man Ho-Ho in from Florida. So now we have a camp full of rednecks, like real rednecks, like myself. And Shane here's gonna take us out. So now we've kind of got another stag tag in our pocket. We're gonna get him a stag and me a fallow. It's about to go down. So let's do it.
Now I'm going out with Ho-Ho, and the plan is to start locating him a good stag to see if he can get on a rifle hunt. And along the way, we're passing right by the field that we've been seeing that fallow buck in. We've seen him twice while we were trying to get Cat's red stag killed. I don't know a whole lot about fallow deer other than they look like a moose bred with a whitetail, and they got awesome antlers. This dude is super territorial, man. He's in this one broom straw field, and he's just circling these does. He's got a whole group of does with him.
That's our boy. That's our boy down there, croaking up a storm. Those girls must got it going on that he's got down there, because he's been down there croaking at them for 3 days. If we decide he's killable, we're gonna go ahead in there and kill him. And I mean, don't let us stop you guys out if y'all want to press on or whatever.
The two major problems about this hunt are the open ground that we got to cross to get to this deer, to get in bow range.
The problem is we got a great big gap in these trees that we can't cross without him probably seeing us, but there's a big roll in the hill and that tree he's under is on the other side.
And the fact that the wind has been blowing right at these deer and then back at us, it's kind of just swirling around. So we really spray down real good with dead downwind and just have to hope we get lucky.
Wait a second, the wind shifted. Let it give it a chance to do. I mean, the wind shifted right at him. All right, now it's back. Now the wind's back. If we get low growth through that high grass, those two trees will be at 40 yards probably.
Well, this buck is chasing multiple does around. I mean, he is fired up. It's the peak of their rut. About the time I was in range and was going to take my shot, a doe between him and I bolted.
Stop.
And he is right behind her. I'm thinking, great, there he goes. We'll probably never see him again. I figured the best thing I could do to try to stop this buck to get a shot at him would be to grunt at him, or in their case, croak at him. And I was just trying to imitate the other fallow bucks I'd heard that week.
It's my first fallow freaking call attempt. The other one's coming back. Big Daddy's back.
Well, man, when this thing broke cover coming out of the woods, I could see the hatred in his eyes. The problem is, the daggone grass is so high that I couldn't see his vitals to feel good about a shot. I needed him to step into a pocket where I could see something.
I got nothing but face. Nothing but face. You got him. Smoked.
I was so pumped when I got an arrow in this fallow buck, and I knew he was going down, especially when he got up on that little grassy knoll, and you could see that blood spot right in the old 12 ring.
I had to guess the range, but I heart shot the heck out of him. That's the big boy. That's the big boy. Me and Josh stalked him, son. Cancel Christmas, baby.
I was a little excited. I was kind of excited.
I put it all up in his pump station, baby. I called that sucker in. I don't even live in this country. I called him in. He's down right there. He's dead right there. Dude, that's the one.
That has to be, seriously, one of my all-time favorite hunts. I mean, just the stalk and the plan and the way it worked out, and the fact that I called that sucker back in.
I'm not sure where my arrow is. We're gonna find that in a minute. But this is a classic case of no blood trail required. Look at the size of that fallow buck. That's like a little moose right there. Got those big old canoe paddles on his head, son. But anything with that amount of bone on his head gets my heart pumping, dude. Y'all are watching Red Arrow TV. We're here in Kanuka Wilderness in New Zealand. The killing will continue, man, because Bobby Fleckinger from Diamondback Firearms just got here, and it's about to go down.
We were rolling back into camp to surprise everybody that night. Turns out, old David had just gone ahead and just slammed a giant on the first night. It's all over but the falling at this point.
It's been a hell of a day, but I'm feeling alright. I got 6 spears in me, and I'm going all night. Got a leader
The first night, Bo killed 50 yards, Jack.
Smacked him. I mean, perfect shot. Unbelievable. How good was that, Joyce?
I didn't even know what to say, man. This thing was a colossus.
Unbelievable. And I like New Zealand.
Just when you think David's is as big as it gets, Bobby goes ahead and runs the score up on him and kills the biggest stag I've ever seen at lunchtime the next day.
We're sitting out, it would have been the perfect setup. Rain coming in this way, had the camera covered up good, and I'm over a log, and he's laying down below the log. I could have been like right across the top of his shoulder. And I was like, all right, I'm ready to get on him. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him. Pow! And I hadn't even had a chance to push record. I was like,
well, Bobby got caught up in the moment, and when there's 400 inches of bone, it's hard not to. I don't blame him. I'd have crushed this thing no matter if the camera was on or not.
I forgot about the camera.
he's giant. Yeah. His
Heavy.
tops are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Heavy, and wait till you see the pictures. It's incredible.
He's awesome, isn't he?
28 points.
Wow.
I know he wanted one with a bow, but daggone it, especially if you twist your
We
wheel
redeemed
all
with the air Fallow, so I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, you got a ram?
yeah.
With the
And
bow?
then- Yeah, I got it over the shoulder also. But
How far
he,
was the,
he is so quick on the trigger. He's like, I'm like,
Yeah,
hey,
he ain't gonna wait. He's
hey, Bobby,
Captain Type A
whenever you're,
personality.
yes, boom.
Well, Bobby's done, man. He's got his trophies. He's tagged out.
Had to redeem my shooting with a bow. Had a rough morning with my knees. Got the stag with a rifle, but we snuck up on these things and they were looking at us. We shot them through some trees with a bow and about 50 yards, I guess, from where we shot them and fell over.
I ain't never shot a sheep, boy.
With Ho-Ho's buddies killing giant stags, you know, it was kind of a situation where he was holding out at this point for something extraordinary. So a couple days went by without him getting a shot at anything because he was passing on stags that I probably would have shot.
That's totally up to you. Here's the dilemma. There's like a mega huge monster, and then there's one above that, so it's hard to pick. What do you think, pass on a good day, though? That's tough. I couldn't do it.
You know, we're seeing some smaller stags, some younger stags, and we're hunting hard up and down the mountains and just trying to find him that trophy that he's looking for.
Did you see that? I didn't get it on video. That's right there, Tim.
We're up there glassing, and we spot a giant stag about 1.5 miles out. I mean, this is the stag Ho-Ho came here to kill. They didn't waste any time. They jumped on the four-wheelers, got as close as they could to the stag without spooking him. Then they hopped off on foot and ran up this mountain. And we were trying to hustle because we knew that this thing could slip off into the jungle and never be seen again. So he gets all set up, man, and it's perfect. This thing's coming down the meadow, broadside, 2 cameras rolling. With one good shot and a follow-up shot, Ho-Ho put him down, son.
You beauty. Well done. Yeah. Good shot. Bit of a quick stalk, but we had to be. Oh, yeah, no, that was well done. Good stuff. Beautiful stag. Beautiful stag.
Yeah. What a start.
There's a bit of a grunt up there, though,
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Wow. Good job, Ho.
Thank you, man. That's unreal. That's something of a lifetime right there, ain't it? Man.
Look how his tops kick in.
I know it.
This was the culmination of our hunt, man. Everybody had come to get a trophy. Everybody came with a goal in mind. The week couldn't have ended any better. We were all up on the mountain celebrating with Ho-Ho. We were really excited. We still had a day left, or a couple days left, actually.
He looks so impressive from behind. Yes, the tops of those antlers, all that formation in there. Everything good about it. Yes, sir. Golly, man. That's beautiful.
I think that's when we see
No ground shrinkage?
No.
Yes!
We've been hunting pretty hard for a few days now, and we decided that we were going to take a little vacation within a vacation and head to the Tui Brewery. Here at the Tui Brewery, checking things out. It's kind of a rainy day. Everybody already killed everything in New Zealand, so it's pretty cool. I came here last time I was here. It's a pretty cool little story behind it. Well, the people at Tui were nice enough to hook us up with a lovely hostess that showed us around the whole complex.
We're already getting in trouble. They're putting high-res vests on us just to keep track of us. We better not straggle behind.
And the whole process takes roughly 2 weeks. So it'll sit in these tanks and mature a little bit more. It'll then go through a series of fine mesh screens.
Could we put Bo in one of those tanks and see if he could mature, like a little bit? That much? Maybe just for like
He'll probably drown.
Well, Bo was trying to do an impression of a commercial he'd seen where a guy from a beer company rolls around these green hops and takes in all the rich aromas.
That's hops, is it? That's hops. These are hop pellets. We get them from Nelson. You only want to eat one.
I can taste the hops in the hops. Strong. It's got quite a few hops.
We need some
that's really
put in the barge.
Oh,
Need just a few. Like he does with the live hops, he goes.
Guess what? It doesn't work with the dry kind.
Don't ever do that. Holy cow. Oh, sweet Mary, Mother of God. That was horrible. Woo.
One of the cool things about the Tui Brewery is their little advertising campaign of "Yeah, right." So you'll say a phrase, you know, like, I go to Hooters for their hot wings. Yeah, right. That's their whole thing. They got t-shirts and bumper stickers, and then at the place they have a great big old board that you can make your own "Yeah, right" phrase in.
Could we do, like, before we leave, could we just, we'll put everything back the way it is, but just, like, write the name of the TV show up there and put it back there?
You don't have to put it back. People come down and do what they want.
Like, put radio TV at the top and then put, no animals were harmed during the making of this trip.
That's it. Well, man, as always, we had a ball out of Kanuka Wilderness. New Zealand is the place to be. So much fun, so many opportunities to kill all kind of different species. We've killed more stuff than CWD, and if you missed any of it, here's a quick recap.
Yeah. Little camp meat, a little cold buck.
Stuck inside my head.
Son, I mean, put it in the pump station. That's number 2 for the old Hoyt.
Gotta find a way to make this feeling last.
Nice job, babe.
Never question why. I just kept on chasing that melody as time goes by. It's funny how time make you.
That's the big boy. That's the big boy, means I stalked him, son.
On a day that I die, I will say that I was a man who lived and never compromised. And when I've lived out my days till the very end, I hope they find me in my home.
Yes, it's really good.
Boom. I ain't never shot a sheep, boy.
With my guitar in my hands. Whoa, whoa.
You beauty. Well done.
You know, I can't say enough about Kanuka Wilderness and the accommodations, the food, the people, the hospitality. Neil Mercer and his whole crew are first class. Shane and Vance, man, you guys are awesome guides, great hunters, and good friends of ours, man. We appreciate everything that y'all did for us. I'm telling you, it was a trip of a lifetime for the second time. Man, Neil Mercer's got a good thing going out there at Kanuka Wilderness, so y'all definitely have to check him out. It's a ton of fun, and good on you, Neil. Well, man, it's been being your. I think this is it for me. My mouth stops working. Well, man, we are super blessed to get the privilege to hunt with our New Zealand blood brothers. We've been super blessed to get to hunt with our We are super blessed to get to hunt. We are super blessed to get to hunt with our New Zealand We are super blessed to get to hunt with our New Zealand Okay, forget that one.
You're watching Red Arrow TV, and this is the Vegemite Cam. Get some.